Hey, it's Steve again, and I'm here with another chapter of the thriller A Twisted Path, one of four that I've written. Go down to the website below if you want to check out the others. You can buy them, Amazon, etc., etc. Anyway, I'm reading these kind of audiobook style video book, I don't know what the hell to call it, from different locations, and today I'm in Sydney, Australia for about 18 hours, which is about how long it takes to fly. Now, hey, you know what? Let me show you out the window just in case nobody's buying it. Let's see here. That is Sydney. Okay. All right. I don't have a view of the opera house from here, but I was there earlier checking it out. Okay, so this is chapter 5 of A Twisted Path. The sound of the helicopter outside told Prole all she needed to know about the speedy start of news coverage that would only increase in its frenzy. From the looks of the house and the expanse of lawn of Merrill's family house, the victim had plenty of cash and probably plenty of friends, so there'd be a lot of people interested in following the story. The lawyer must have seen the house on television or gotten a call from one of the neighbors. He may even have had a group rate for representing anyone in the neighborhood who killed their spouse or maybe embezzled a few $1,000,000. Prohl stood her ground in the face of his warning not to talk to the wife, but he went around her. Ballsy, since Prohl was pretty good at getting in the way despite her being petite. But the guy had a right, and she didn't want to screw anything up in the investigation by making some procedural error. So there was plenty of evidence, and this guy wasn't going to be able to talk the woman out of a few nights in jail starting tonight. The attorney conferred with his client, then joined Prohl out of Merrill's earshot. Prohl crooked a finger and led him into the kitchen. The crime scene guys were just getting busy, but she stepped around them and brought the lawyer over to her. Sitting next to the body, holding the weapon, not objecting, "She's going downtown tonight," said Prohl. The attorney barely looked at the body on the floor. "She's in shock. You have no evidence to hold her. She's no threat." Prohl interrupted his rant. "She's in shock because she just stabbed her husband to death. Looks like a dozen times or so, so let's cut the bullshit. She's going in and you can talk to the judge tomorrow, or tonight if you've got his home phone number." A little rancor edged into her voice. Prohl hated the idea that having a lot of money got you a better deal, even if only a stay-out-of-jail card, until the trial that got you convicted and then got you strapped to a gurney and injected with a couple of drugs that would put you to sleep and stop your heart from beating forever. The attorney didn't argue, just headed back to his client and made comforting sounds about having her out as quickly as possible. Prohl appreciated skipping the back and forth. She returned the favor by not cuffing Merrill as she led her out of the house and into the lights from half a dozen news cameras. It pissed Prohl off, but maybe it wasn't such a bad idea. A nice late-night perp walk for the local stations, and a good start to showing how this nice, quiet, rich housewife was in fact a cold-blooded killer. Merrill didn't resist or seem to really take in anything that was going on. The attorney had told her to keep quiet, which turned out to be unnecessary. He would follow in his Jaguar to be there as they walked through the process of booking her. Prohl looked back through the open front door and saw the daughter still sitting in a chair. She was crying, but not for her mother's welfare. Prohl hadn't gotten more than a few sentences out of her, all of them angry and directed at the mother. Nothing about her father, but that's who the tears were for now. The patrol guys would stay until the female neighbor, who'd gotten past the growing mob out front and then identified herself as a close family friend, until she'd gathered some things from the girl's room and took the girl with her. She saw the woman talking with the attorney before heading upstairs, a patrolman in tow to keep an eye on her while she got some clothes for the girl. The discussion looked intense, and then the lawyer, Margolin, kissed the woman on the cheek and went out the door. Full-service attorney, Prohl thought. The detective loaded Merrill into the back seat of the unmarked sedan, and she got in front. No partner, just her. She didn't slow down as much as she should have as she backed through the pressing crowd and onto the now busy street. Shit, it was going to be a long night. Okay, just one chapter while in Sydney. I got to go catch a flight back to LA. Hope you enjoyed that, and more to come.